Greetings, dear viewers from all over the world watching EBC World. We begin today's news transmission by echoing the congratulatory message of His Excellency Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, congratulating all Ethiopians on the record-breaking of planting 615.7 million tree seedlings in a single day. Once again, congratulations to all Ethiopians. These are the top story for the day. Ethiopians across the country plant tree saplings. And now the day's news in details. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, along with high-ranking government officials, headed to Asosa town, capital of the Benishangul Gumuz, participated in the one-day tree planting campaign in Asota city of the state of Benishangul Gumuz in western Ethiopia. The Prime Minister hailed Benishangul Gumuz for being endowed with natural resources and expressed his pleasure to leave his legacy there. He also indicated that engagement with initiatives that transcend generations to create a better future are the responsibility of good government and good citizens. Let's take a listen to this.
Hagar የሚወዱ ለትውልድ
The community and the leadership who have devotion to their country involve themselves in participating in fruitful works, regardless of challenges they face today, expecting to create better future. The problem is if we attach ourselves only in praising our previous history, which won't bring any change. We need to take lessons from our history and work harder today to build a better nation for generation. Working on activities which are vital for future is the responsibility of good government and citizens. Green legacies just an example that identifies our leadership.
ምንም ጥርጣሬ የለውም መጥፎ የሚሆነው መንግስታት ከድል በኋላ
Ethiopia today celebrated a remarkable achievement in its ambitious Green Legacy initiative, planting a staggering 615.7 million trees across the nation. This milestone comes as the country embarks on its fourth annual tree planting campaign, aiming to plant 7.5 billion seedlings this year alone. During talks with EBC World English, chair of the Green Legacy Initiative Steering Committee underlined that the initiative focuses on deploying technology to maximize impact. Let's take a look at this.
For this year, to plant these 7.5 billion seedlings, we have identified more than 2 million hectares across the nation, and out of which close to 1 million hectare was supported by technology and the geolocator this year. And then that means that we have been planting these seedlings, including today's plantation or planting seedlings, mainly in those geo-referenced sites. And hence, at the grassroots, our peoples are very much ready. Sites are prepared, seedlings are prepared, and the plantation have been going on. In fact, we have planted the majority of the seedling prepared for this year. Close to 7 billion seedlings already planted over the last days, weeks, I may say. And today, as you mentioned, that our peoples have been, marching across the whole nation, from towns to rural areas, from, accessible to very remote areas, from plain to mountain areas, to plant, these 600 million seedlings, and to make history in the history of tree planting across the world. I mean, there was no history, no news that we have read or have, talked about for a country planting, 600 million seedlings in a day.
This ambitious effort has yielded valuable lessons, as highlighted by the chairman. He reflected on what he called knowledge-based initiatives for success, adding the nation is continuously improving its methods.
One of the lessons that we have drawn is that if a particular initiative is initiated based on knowledge, based on understanding of the challenges or the issue of a particular country, in this case our country Ethiopia, and also if a particular initiative is launched based on understanding of the opportunities what are there, to implement this initiative, then that particular initiative is going to be, be successful. So the Green Legacy Initiative, as I have referred to, is, an initiative initiated to address unidentified challenges, for instance, socio-economic challenges, environmental challenges, cultural challenges. And also it is initiated to achieve, some socio-economic gains, and also to reverse, those challenges that we have been already facing, such as climate change, desertification, loss of biodiversity, and so forth.
The Green Legacy Initiative has garnered global attention, with efforts underway to register it in the World Genius Book of Records. Their chairman expressed the efforts being made for that recognition.
This year, in April, we approached the World Guinness Book Records to also show to the global community sideway that, Ethiopia has been planting millions of seedlings in one day, and also for them to monitor our plan for this day. But we traveled a lot of distance with them. The organization has assigned for us, for the government of Ethiopia, 2 senior advisors. We have been still working with them, but fulfilling those very detailed criteria of that organization needed us a little bit more time. For instance, if you take about the reporter, they need 3 different groups who need to monitor the activities on the ground and report to the organization as an independent stakeholder. They need witness, they need stewards, they need external auditors. So we applied, for instance, if they can accept our universities to serve as one of those 3 requirements. We submitted a list of more than 700 NGOs registered in Ethiopia, if they can consider them, but they did not consider those. The other challenge with the Guinness Book organization is also there was no such an experience registered by them where a country will plant such a very big millions of seedlings by mobilizing millions of people to plant seedlings across the nation. For instance, the main term they gave us that they can only monitor seedling to be planted at single site. But in Ethiopia, you have heard that we identified more than 8,000 sites.
In related development, U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia Ervin Masinga has also participated in Addis Ababa's tree planting session. The ambassador underlined that the U.S. Forest Service is working with its Ethiopian counterpart to promote forestation in Ethiopia, adding the U.S. remains committed to continue working with Ethiopian farmers, agricultural producers to protect their land. Listen to the ambassador.
Look, the United States has a long history of working with Ethiopia to promote forestation. Our U.S. Forest Service has had a long history, long-standing work with their counterparts in Ethiopia to protect forests all across this country. More important than that is that we are continuing to work with Ethiopian farmers and agricultural producers to protect their land. So the more that Ethiopian producers, be they coffee producers or pastoralists or lowland agriculture producers, can generate income, and they can protect their land and prevent themselves from using marginal lands that contribute to landslides and other problems. So protection of the forests, it includes planting like we're doing today, but it also includes helping rural people in Ethiopia protect their land. And the United States is going to continue doing that through university partnerships, through partnerships with the federal government and regional governments.
Other diplomats who leave their legacy in Addis Ababa also lauded the Ethiopian Green Legacy Initiative.
I think this is a great initiative. The forest cover in Ethiopia has dropped, but it's important that the government take initiatives to increase that forest cover, and they have done that with the Green Legacy Initiative. The forest cover has increased since 2019, where it was initiated, and it's great to support this kind of tree planting and creating awareness of the value of forest in the country. So we are happy to be here to support that initiative.
I think Ethiopia do his best to save the environment, to support the nature, to support the green plan of environment, green plan of sustainability, and it's very important. Ethiopia, as a new member of BRICS organization, do everything to be the good country which saves the environment.
When you plant trees are life. It brings a balance in the ecosystem of the world. And without trees, there is almost no life, because trees generate for us enough oxygen for your own health, for breathe, and so I think it's this initiative, if it's expanded to the rest of the African countries, it will help in compacting deforestation, and also help in improving the quality of life in human society.
And finally, in a summary, millions of Ethiopians across the country have planted trees today, pursuant to the national call to plant 600 million trees from dawn to dusk in a single day. The initiative, aimed at greening the country and combating climate change, has galvanized citizens across Ethiopia. Today's campaign can be viewed as an opportunity for citizens to tangibly contribute to national development and environmental conservation. The campaign follows Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's call to plant 600 million seedlings across Ethiopia on just a single day alone. Since very early morning today, Ethiopians from all walks of life have enthusiastically participated in planting activities nationwide. To meet the ambitious goal, adults are encouraged to plant at least 20 seedlings each, while younger participants are expected to plant a minimum of 10. This mass mobilization aims to significantly boost Ethiopia's forest coverage and combat the effects of deforestation and climate change. The challenge culminated in Ethiopia planting 615.7 million seedlings today in just a single day. A reminder of today's top story. Ethiopians across the country plant tree seedlings. That's all we had for today's edition. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. And again, congratulations to all Ethiopians on today's remarkable victory of planting 615.7 million seedlings in just a single day. Congratulations to our country, Ethiopia. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now.